I'm Mike Miller. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for checking out The Other Side. My guest today is a guy that's been playing around the area for a number of years and has musicians that work with him. He has a band, and I'm honored to have Kokora here today. I appreciate you being here. Did I say your last name right?
It's Kokora.
Kokora.
Yeah.
Okay, I had the accent wrong.
It's all good, man.
So how's this year been for you so far?
This year has been good. I started going to open mics, both musical and comedy, in January, just
Really?
to practice being in front of people and
Yeah,
work on the craft, you know?
yeah. You'd been working on music though for a number of years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was in band in school, started playing trombone in 6th grade.
really?
At the end of 6th grade, I got a guitar, learned all the Green Day songs. That's pretty much how I learned how to play.
In the 6th or 7th grade?
Yeah.
Really? That's good. I liked Green Day. I thought they had some cool songs.
Oh, me too, man. Nothing like skateboarding, listening to Green Day.
Are they still around?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
They-
released a series of EPs like a year ago or
Did
something
they?
like that. I haven't heard them, but
They had some big hits.
oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Massively influential band.
yeah. I liked their lyrics a lot. I thought they had good lyrics.
Yeah, me too. Some pretty, going from political to very silly, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of guitar do you play usually?
How do you mean, like brand?
Brand, yeah,
Okay.
if you don't mind talking
So,
gear a little.
yeah, right now I have an acoustic guitar. I'm not exactly sure. It's like R.W. Johnson or something. It's a
Yeah,
lower tier brand. And on the electric side, I'm using a vintage Ibanez
really?
from like the 80s, I think.
Hmm.
It's very heavy.
Yeah. Does it have a certain kind of pickups or something?
I don't know.
Yeah.
To be quite honest, it's my girlfriend's guitar that her brother, who is an aerospace engineer, he rebuilt it.
Oh, did
and
he?
Since he's not a musician, he gave it to her, and since I'm privy to her guitar, I get to play it basically.
Do you play keyboard also?
I can like move my way around and think musically on a keyboard, but I'm no like performer.
You perform on guitar always?
Right.
Yeah. But you do have some, have you ever done stand-up or?
Yeah. I actually did stand up last night over at Killer's Tacos.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah. I've been a fan of stand up for a long time. Been into podcasts for a couple years with several comedians, Joe Rogan, Tom Segura, Ari Shaffir. And I don't know if I'm any good at it or very funny at all, but I like to get up and try it out.
Yeah. And your band is Genius Christ?
Right. My band is Genius Christ.
How long have y'all been working together?
We've been together for about four years.
4 years? That's pretty
Yeah.
good, yeah.
The bands came, I guess conceptually, was conceived in 2015 when two bands that I was in previously were on tour together, and we were just on the road cracking jokes, riffing off of Jesus Christ. Everyone's trying to be clever. Someone said Genius Christ. No one knows who it was, and someone else was like, hey, that should be a band, and now here we are.
Yeah. And you guys played at Andy's last week?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
played at Andy's and Backyard on Bell a couple days ago.
Backyard on Bell, that's good.
Mhm.
That's a different setup, playing outdoors like that, I guess.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And they got the big stage and the lights and the fog machine. It's very much
Yeah, that was
feels
cool.
like a big production.
Yeah. That's a nice place for people to go to see music for sure. Plenty of seating and
Yeah, I really I like it a lot.
yeah. And you've been doing various open mics with James Dolly.
Right, James Dolly. Yeah, he's a cool fella, man.
Brett Crow.
Brett Crow.
Do you go to Nathan's event that, what is that he has on Wednesday night of one night? The like a variety act
Oh, yeah,
show?
it's like the not normal variety show.
Yeah, Nathan
Yeah, I've been there
Bouchard.
a couple of times. I've never performed, just went and watched some of the artists.
Is it Ethan or Nathan?
I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
It's whoever has the Nintendo 64 shirt on at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of Brett's friends, and he's a very talented guy. They put that production on. But what you said, it not normal productions.
Yeah.
Is what they call it. Yeah.
I think so. And they also do like Super Smash Brothers tournaments.
Do they?
I think it might be a Killer's Tacos or Game Changers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But what is this AP exam? Did you take an AP exam? I was looking down your Facebook stuff. Are you taking college classes now?
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't taken an AP exam since high school. I took a so I'm in school right now for radiological technology.
Oh, are you? Yeah.
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 Right now, I'm just getting ready to take the TEAS exam. Oh, AP exam, anatomy and physiology.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your boy put the A in anatomy and physiology this semester.
Those classes are pretty tough, I guess.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Pretty tough. I do like to. It's a unique learning opportunity, anatomy and physiology, because it's what you are.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you want to learn about bones and muscles, just, I don't know, lift a weight and think about the muscles you're using.
It is
like
interesting,
that.
the human body. And
It is.
it's so weird how more of these like ancient diseases are coming back now.
Oh, right. Like,
Mumps and things like that.
yeah. Oh, man, I think that might be the effect of particular sections of culture in America not wishing to trust scientific advancement or medical knowledge.
And then it's unfortunate for a lot of other people.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that just about anybody can get the diseases now because they've evolved somewhat or mutated.
Right, developed resistance to medicines that we've used to fight them.
Yeah, it's scary.
It is, man, but yeah.
What kind of do you write songs where you inject some humor in your songs?
I don't know.
Lyrics, yeah.
Not really.
Really?
Not really a very funny songwriter. More of a, I wouldn't say serious, but I'm definitely trying to work out, I guess, my own psyche and how I relate to the world around me.
Yeah, yeah. Just relationship problems and things like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Particularly the relationship between like myself and higher beings.
Yeah.
You know, God. Or it might sound kind of religious, my music, but I'm just trying to think about the psychological significance of, I don't know, biblical content, if you will.
Yeah. And y'all have been recording some also?
We have recorded a split recently with some other bands in town, Sylvania Avenue and Record Setter. We recorded at Civil Audio with Michael Briggs.
Oh, good.
Fantastic recording process over there with Michael.
Yeah.
Right now we're working on finishing up a 12-track album, just finishing writing, getting everything ready to go. And we're not quite sure when we're going to record, but I'm excited. I've been in several bands for the last 5 years and worked on 2 or 3 full-length albums with other bands, but due to circumstances, we haven't been able to release them, so it's been a lot of work just thrown into the trash.
That's so frustrating.
It really is.
Yeah.
But each time we're getting closer and closer to doing it right, I guess.
Yeah, and you've learned more about recording and producing, I'm sure, through the experience. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the Genius Christ full-length album, which I think we're going to end up calling "Away Is Not the Only Way to Fade," I think it's going to be a banger.
That's good. I've enjoyed hearing your music at the open mics for sure. I like the way you play guitar and just the overall concept that you have, but I've never seen you with your full band. You have a bass player and a drummer?
Yeah, so it's 2 guitars, bass and drums.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, a pretty standard rock band.
Yeah. What else was I wanting to ask you about? Who are some of your influences musically?
Musically, I guess going back to the beginning of when I played music, you have Green Day,
Green Day, yeah.
and then being a trombone player in high school, being in ska bands, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You got Less Than Jake, Streetlight Manifesto. Later on in high school, you know, when I started getting into reefer a little bit, I started listening to a band called Yes, and their music changed my perspective on what it means to write music.
Really?
Yeah. So there was Yes. And
Roundabout, you like that album?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My grandmother told me, I remember this song from before I even met your grandfather.
Yeah.
It's like, man, and it's still ahead of its time. Such a fantastic, that whole album, Fragile, is amazing.
Yeah, quite a work for sure. That was a big album back in the day.
Yeah.
They just, there was like about 6 or 7 of them. It was kind of a bigger band, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had like keys, 3 guitars, drums. It's a pretty big band.
Did you like Rush?
Yeah.
Really?
I never got too deep into Rush, but I guess, what is it, like YYZ is one of their songs. And they have like some albums that are good.
Yeah, yeah. Just seemed like they were always just so loud all the time, not you know, they never went down and did
Right.
acoustic type intros or whatever, like Led Zeppelin would start off real soft and then just build and build, you know.
Right, make it a little bit more dramatic,
Yeah.
theatrical.
Yeah, and Yes, too, they had so many different kinds of things going on in a song, it seemed like.
Yeah, yeah. My favorite album by Yes is called Tales from Topographic Oceans.
Really?
It's probably, people will say it's their worst album, people will say it's their best album.
Yeah.
It's 4 songs that are each like 25 minutes long, and it's a musical a musical biography of Swami Yogananda, who I think was one of the first people responsible for bringing you know, Eastern traditions, meditation and yoga to the West.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that album was based on his autobiography.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, Yes is so spiritual and
They are.
uplifting. And that's the kind
For sure.
of stuff that I vibrate with.
Yeah, those Yes albums are really worth listening to, I think. Roundabout, I know I've listened to it so many times. I thought it was just such a great work.
Oh, for sure.
But I wish they could get back together and tour like they were. I don't know if that would happen. And they had a big hit. I like that song, Owner of a Lonely Heart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's an interesting song. I'm glad you said that, because as time moved on and as music evolved, they evolved with it.
They evolved with it, yeah.
Yeah, because The Owner of a Lonely Heart is such an 80s song, you know?
Yeah. When they came out with that, it was, I mean, you could tell it was them, but it was just a little different from like the songs on Roundabout, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. That were more, it's almost like, to me, more classical or something. I don't know. There's just a lot of musical elements intertwined, it seemed like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming down to the studio today and get out of the
Yeah.
way so you can play some music for us. And
Thanks for having me, Mike.
you're very welcome. And you guys stay tuned to check out some music. Thank you so much for watching, and we really appreciate it. Have a great day.
With ears to hear and eyes to see, the invisible man is there listening. He who takes a step outside, lift above the horizon, watching earth below. This source of sound built all around myself, a sphere turned inside out. This embodiment, disembodied and free. Time spent searching, time spent searching for you. God, where'd you go? I've been searching for you, and come to find out that what you left behind, beside the silence, was all that I ever needed from you or anybody else. This song is called Lockjaw. Find someone to talk to. You wouldn't know. Someone whose objective perceptions advise as to where you should go. Making space for two-way conversation. Relieve the gatekeeper of their post. Confirmation bias behind us. We speak amongst ourselves, just like we've always done. we can't resort to exile. This song is called Window Pane. Suffering doesn't even come close to me. When I'm inside, once again I've gone out the window, chasing shadows cast in the wind. And I feel so safe in everything I can explain. Remembering every detail, stolen books sitting on a shelf, like memories of meeting myself. The same old room with a bed. I never get good sleeping. In real magic, they said, two as one resolves the situation. The animal will not sacrifice the part for the whole. Cool. This song is called Mind Sweeper. It's on my band Genius Christ Split. Find it on Spotify.
I'll tell you the truth. With every scratch on the surface and the dust in the grooves, over and over again, you spin me around, and I repeat myself into the ground, and it feels so strong when I open up, afraid to face the sober mind, the fear of insecurity, keeping all my best plans tight. Woo! What are you so afraid of? 'Cause you're here in my arms, just like you've always been. And I know it's hard, just like it's always been. Yeah.
And they tell me, follow your dreams. And they say, do what you want. And money will come,